Mark, thank you very much. It's been another busy week on the campaign trail between exclusive polls and debates. We definitely have a lot to cover.
Yeah, we do. And thankfully, we have an expert nearby to help out. Dan Haar with Hearst, Connecticut Media is joining us now again live. Dan, good to see you.
Great to be here. Great to be here. It's been not a long week. It's been a fun week with the polls and everything else.
A lot going on for sure. And one of the issues these candidates have been talking about in the past couple of days is the situation with these crime proposals and the crime statistics. Kind of talk about that if you could.
Yeah, the short answer is that the crime statistics from the FBI show that most crimes are down. Connecticut overall was down by, I believe, 3% when you include property crimes, which were down by less, and violent crimes, which were down by 9%. Murders are up a little bit. But of course, that doesn't stop the Republicans from saying this is an issue, because they are saying, among many other things, that the new 2020 police accountability bill makes it such that crimes aren't being prosecuted, the arrests aren't being made. So it's a false comparison we're hearing. And of course, every crime matters. And so no politician on either side can say that crime is fine. Crime is never fine if there's one crime. So there's still a lot of debate, but the numbers are down. And there's a debate legally over whether that accountability bill does or does not remove qualified immunity. That is, you cannot sue a police officer for wrongdoing. And it's up in the air.
Dan, there's been certain portions of that law that you're talking about, the Police Accountability Act, which was enacted in 2020, that Stefanowski has said he would repeal if elected governor.
Yeah, the core piece is what I was just talking about, was this qualified immunity. What the Democrats are saying the bill says is that only the worst of the worst of the worst offenders with 8 gates of hell go by before you can actually remove somebody's qualified immunity. That is the ability not to sue that person. And the Republicans are saying that that's just not true. The police community believes the latter, and they are behaving as though it is the latter politically. And that's a potential harm to Democrats, although Lamont's polls seem to be okay. But on that issue, not so good.
All right, Dan, thank you so much, as always, for being with us. We appreciate it.
Great to be here.
And Dan Haar writes about politics for Hearst, Connecticut Media. You can read his columns on ctinsider.com and in the New Haven Register, Connecticut Post, Middletown Press, and the other local Hearst newspapers.